Hey guys, it's Nicnac here, bringing you another YouTube video of Dark Souls, our Let's Play. Um, so what we were doing before is we were making our way through Undead Parish. I got the War Pick, and we were just looking out at the church right now. So today we're gonna go fight the gargoyle demons, ring the bell, the first bell, and then continue on with our little journey here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. One thing I do want to let you guys know, just a little update. You might see that some of my stuff has changed a little bit. I am actually I decided to go with 2 war picks instead of 1. It looks more like kind of like a more like ninja setup, and that's kind of what I'm going for. One other thing I found out is that these are more strength. They're more kind of fueled by strength than more than dexterity. So I mean, I guess this is going to be kind of a 40-40. This is going to be kind of a quality build, because I still want the dexterity, but at the same time I do want the strength because that's what these weapons scale better with. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on here. I think there's a way. Is there a way to get through here? Yeah, there is. Okay. So you go through here. Let's see what's up here. Oh, we got a prisoner. Can I open it? Yeah, I can. Hey, bro. What's up?
Thank you. Yeah, I am Knight Lautrec.
Knight Lautrec.
I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Yes, I've just been free.
Okay. So, I think that's all his dialogue. Let me...
Free?
Alright, yeah, that's all his dialogue. Alright, so we're gonna run back and hit the bonfire. I'm gonna kindle it, because that way I can have some more Estus. I've been messing around with the war picks a little bit, just kind of trying to practice with them a little bit, just to see if I can find the best way to use them. I'm kind of still getting used to them a little bit, but I didn't want to practice forever and gain levels and stuff like that without you guys. So I'm just continuing on here, and we'll move forward. But thank you guys so much for for tuning into the Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And we will go ahead and keep moving on with the Nicnacian Empire. So thank you. Alright, so I'm making my way down here. You can always hear, it's funny because you could always hear Andre kind of hitting down there. Alright, let's kindle. No, that's right, I gotta reverse my hollow. Go back to being human for a hot second. Then I have to take another humanity. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, one of the earlier episodes, where it's a little complicated in this one how to actually, do everything, unless you know already. And then you kind of can get, oh, okay, so I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do this, and then I get this, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and kindle it, because this one leads up to the boss, and I don't want to be low Estus with the boss, so. I know I said before that the other one is kind of close to, the one down at the Firelink Shrine is kind of close to, but I don't know. I mean, either way, I hate riding that elevator. It takes way too long, and if I die, I don't want to come back and have to do it all over again. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take out these guys because they could be annoying if I don't. I mean, basically, what these act like, because they are not really Kasirigama, they are war picks. They act like pickaxes. The only reason why I'm actually using them at this point is just because they look the part. And basically, the way I look at them right now is like bladed nunchucks almost. When I have 2 of them, and then when I only have 1, it's like a Kasirigama. So that's the way I'm gonna be looking at it. And that's kind of the way I think these are going to be my way to play through. And, you know, it's going to make it a little bit more interesting. I never used these weapons in any of the Dark Souls whatsoever. I know they're in a couple of the games. I think they're in 3. I'm not sure if they're in 2 or not. But, okay, keep on moving here. See, these guys are the ones that had the issue with the Boulder Knights. They are quite annoying because they do not know to chill. Plus, their shields are also a little annoying. Even though these weapons actually are supposed to hit through shields. To a certain extent. They don't like, they basically hit the stability. So, you know, it can help out with how much is actually, you know, how much stamina is doing. So if I actually were to fight like PvP, then if I hit somebody with these, it's gonna attack their stamina too. Like the knife was getting that nice bleed damage. Nope. Alright. I'm making some good progress. These guys, I don't know why these guys. I know that the armor I have on right now is not the best. But it's crazy how hard I get hit from those guys. I mean, that's going to make this next fight really, really, really hard. But there's a little surprise up here for anybody that's ever played this game before. You know who's coming. You know why I'm so excited for him to come and help me out. Especially that I'm human right now. And here it is. Look who it is. It's Sun McSunbro. He's going to help me out on this fight. Yeah, I'm not opposed to summoning and, you know, phantoms and things like that, and, you know, getting some help from NPCs, because NPCs actually are pretty useful. Alright. So we're going to go in here and do this and make sure we can get through. Now this is a boss fight. This is like the second boss fight that you guys are seeing me, but this one's more of a real boss fight that I actually have to fight. Whereas the other one, I really didn't have to fight that much. I like how he walks in with them both on his hips, so that's cool. That makes it look even more like, you know. We'll watch the cutscene here. Oh shoot. That was weird. So what you want to do with the gargoyle is you want to try to cut off his tail, because it gives you the axe. I don't know if this can cut off the tail, but I'm gonna try. I kind of wish, you know, fire. So I'm gonna step back from the ring. I'm not getting any good hits off. I got like one. You know what? Screw the tail. I got my weapon anyway. Not a big deal. Alright, let's do this. The rebuff. I can't let Solaire go down. No, not Sonny McSunbro. That was pretty dramatic. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's it for them. I mean, that wasn't that dramatic, really. I mean, Solaire almost went down. Sonny McSunbro almost bit the dust. But we're good. We made it. Now we just got to go ring the bell. I'm going to check to see if there's any items real quick. See, I still got the pine resin on my weapon. Bell's already ringing. Who's ringing the bell? Those gargoyles don't come to life. They were scared because we beat their buddies. They're like, oh, we don't want to mess with you. Alright, let's ring this. Another cutscene. You only got one more bell to ring. It's funny how easy this first bell is to get to, honestly, but and then you get down to the second bell. No, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but the second bell, you had to go through a lot to get to that one. And we'll get there. Definitely not in this episode, but we'll get there. I need to go spend some of my souls. There's a vendor here too. He's right there. He looks kind of creepy just standing there. But let's talk to him. This is the pardon guy. So what he does is he'll pardon you for any, like if you kill any NPCs or anything like that and they make you angry. I mean, you make them angry, then he'll pardon you for it. Nothing here I want from him, so let's keep it moving. Yeah, I think I like this. I like this build so far. I mean, it's a little slow. I mean, I wish these war picks they swung a little bit faster. Just like maybe like a hair faster. Like there wasn't such a wind up on it. It makes it kind of hard to dodge in and out pretty quickly, but you know, it works. Like I said, they look the part. They look like basically like if there was a chain attached to them at the bottom, then they'd look like little, like basically like hand size, which I always thought was cool. And I'm not sure if that's like a traditional like ninja weapon or whatever, but I think it looks the part, especially when he jumps. Like watch. I'm gonna jump towards the screen. Watch. Like the way he holds him out when he jumps, I think that's really that's really ninja-esque. I'm gonna go spend my souls before I mess with them. Because I do want to go open that gate too. I don't think I'm going to need to come back here really for anything. But I want to explore everything. So we'll go there. I'm going to go level up real quick. Andre just pounding away. Alright. Let's level up. And I'm going to hit endurance. Just because I want to make sure. Like, I'm going to start to pump these for now. I'm going to keep pumping my health and my endurance. Which I'm going to need to figure out the respec. Because, actually, I've never respec'd in this game before. So, I'm not sure if it's now or when it is. But these games usually have a respec. So, I'll see if I can find out where it's at exactly. And then I'll do that and take all that out of attunement. Because I really don't need it. Oh, I forgot you guys are back. Alright, there we go. And you guys can see what I'm saying. I mean, the war pick is just kind of slow. And that sucks. How did you really? Can't believe I had to use an Estus against you guys. There we go. I like how they just stand there. Really? Oh, I got two things. Cool. Alright. So the next place we should be going is the lower Undead Burg. Pretty sure that's where we head to next. I always kind of forget where the entrance is for that though. Well, I may wander around a little bit. Hopefully I'm not lost. Could go to the forest too. I don't think the forest is the... Ooh. I don't think the forest is the entrance. These guys suck, by the way. Especially when they gang up like that. Those guys seem stuck, so I can take care of you. Two hits with two-handed. So, I'm going to say this weapon has two forms. It has the Kasirigama form, and it has the... Kasirigama form, and it has the Nunchuck form. So, right now I'm using Kasirigama form, and I just have like a quick jab. That way, you know, I can kind of soften it up before I go in with the big hit. And then I got twin nunchucks here, the bladed nunchucks. The only other game I've actually seen that type of like nunchuck thing is Ninja Gaiden. And I used to play that game a lot. And I always liked that weapon a lot. But it didn't really do too much damage. It was just really good for comboing. So, these actually do pretty decent damage, but they're slow. I wish they were faster. Got the basement key, got the Titanite shard. I think the basement key is the key I need to make it to the lower Undead Berg. That would make sense. That would make sense. I'm trying to go through this game like naturally, like how a new person would go through this game. Because you could technically say screw it and go through the forest and fight the boss that's in the forest. There's a way to do that. But I want to do it the right way. The last time I played through it, I actually I went through the forest first. Anyway, I'm going to keep pushing forward. I wonder if I'm strong enough to fight the knights yet. The knights or something else. I don't know if I want to mess with them just yet. They can always come back, fight them. They drop some decent loot. That was not a good fall. In the new games, they totally amped up the... Nope, I'm poisoned. Awesome. Can I move? Am I gonna die? Right. At least I took one out with me. That's fine. I'll come back here and we'll get back to this point. At least I have that kind of shortcut through the gate. So yeah, that's the reason why I want to keep this the Cestus on though, is because you can hit quick and back some things off of you, where this has such a wind up that, you know, you don't necessarily get the hit in like when I was ganged up by those guys. I'm actually going to run through these guys. I don't feel like fighting them right now. Let's see if I can make it through without dying. Which I shouldn't. These guys are kind of basic. Yep. Made it through. They're probably still chasing me, but oh well. As a ninja, I should be able to sneak up on him. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can. But you guys come. You guys really want me that bad, huh? There we go. Let's go into duel. And just a little, what I was saying before. Remember I was saying that the weapon that's in your offhand kind of is treated as a shield? This is what I was talking about. When I hit the attack button, I'm getting a shield. Like he's blocking with the weapon. But if you hit the strong button, he actually attacks. So that's what I was saying before. Ninja. Shouldn't take 3 hits to kill these guys though. I can't wait till I power these up so it's not so much Doesn't take so many hits. It shouldn't take that much. It's like I'm chopping down a tree. Oh no. I'm really glad the fall damage in this isn't as bad as like Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 2, because the fall damage on both of those is ridiculous. Alright, sneak uptown. Hey guy, what's up? Alright. Now let's actually try to go down the ladder this time instead of falling. There we go. Let me actually back up for a second. I'm gonna switch over my weapon, because these guys are pretty quick and they can corner me. And if they do, I have to use that to back them off of me. See? That works out. I like that. Only bad thing is that I'm poisoned now. Yay! So let's try to make it to the other bonfire before I die. I really don't feel like messing with you right now. Can you just... Are you really gonna kill me? I need to upgrade this armor. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Put some effort into upgrading the armor too. Because I am going to be sticking with this armor for a little while. There's a particular armor set I'm going to be mix matching, so I'm going to be doing some fashion souls. But there is a particular armor that I want to. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, made it back to the other bonfire. So that is good. Let me rest at it so I don't die to this poison. Then... are we moving on to the basement? I gotta find out where was the basement at. Like I said, I always get lost in this. Oh, I remember. It's actually back up here. It's this other door. It's this other door that was locked before, and I can get into it. Alright, run. Always get hit by that. Open this door. Ha ha ha. Now make it to Lower Undead Burg. Alright, so we're just continuing on here, folks. Making some progress. Can't remember if there's actually a bonfire down here or not. I know there's a shortcut I can get, and I'm going to grab that as quickly as possible. That way I don't have to keep making this run. But there are dogs down here, and I hate dogs in this game. Where is that? Right here, actually. It's a good thing they make it so close. It's funny how they like tuck it away in a corner though. So they're like, yo, if you don't turn around and check your surroundings, then you'll miss this. It's always been funny to me about Dark Souls. Like, I missed a lot of things in Dark Souls because I just didn't check around corners. They like to hide stuff. Oh, there's a dog already. Don't die. Come on. There we go. Now we're about to find some guys that think they're ninjas, but they ain't like me. Man, I got some frame drops there for a second. Holy crap, that fire. Let me get away from that fire. The messages say, try lowering it out. Try lowering what out? Here. Oh. So much fire. God. Do I have any bombs left? Oh, I got this though. Attack that. attack that. Dang it, you guys. It only takes one hit, but still. There. Alright, let's go back to double scythe nunchucks. Just saying that there's a... Really? No. Alright, so there's gonna be some guys here. Is there one in here? I can't remember. Okay. Is there one up here? Yeah, there is. Hey guys, go after that. Go after the shiny. See, these guys think they're ninjas. They even got the little backflips that makes them think they're ninjas, but they ain't real ninjas, because real ninjas have nunchuck size, not knives. Plus, real ninjas don't use shields. Alright, let's keep on moving. I think today, looking at the clock, we'll probably make it down to the ball store, and then we'll cut it off there. I'm going to run back to the bonfire off camera, and then come back, and then we'll be taking on Capra. If I don't die from these guys. If I die from these guys, then we'll just cut it there anyway, because that'll put me back at the bonfire. Dogs are just such a headache. Oh, oh no. No. Dang it. Well, I guess I will be coming down here. I am going to start at the ball store anyway. So I am going to go ahead and cut it here. You know, thank you guys so much for joining me today in this episode. And remember, whatever you do, it's all good.